I don't got a lot of time today. Okay, so I thought I would share at least 3 things that you can do to actually teach yourself guitar. I taught myself guitar when I was about 9 years old. I'm 26 now. So I've had a lot of time to teach myself. So I thought I would share 3 things that you could do, or 3 realistic things you can do. And these are just some things that I did myself when I was teaching myself how to play guitar. And yeah, this is kind of just how I taught myself how to play guitar. So first thing I would say is focus on chords, your basic open chords. So your C major, C major, E minor, A minor, your G major, D major, D minor. Oops, that's wrong. I think there's like a B7 that they do. But all of your basic open chords within the first and third frets. And that's what I really focused on. In the beginning, when I was teaching myself how to play, I focused heavily on chords like that because Taylor Swift was pretty popular and still is now, almost like 15, 16 years later. But anyways, I focused a lot on chords because I loved Taylor Swift. I wanted to learn her songs, Coldplay, Bruno Mars. I listened to a lot of pop stuff when I was younger, so finding ways to play how to play those songs was pretty easy. Ultimate Guitar Tab was a big resource for me. So yeah, learn all of your basic open chords. Learn how to switch between those chords. I'd say like learning your favorite songs with those basic open chords, so you kind of get an idea of how to change chords, and you already know the melody of the song, so and the rhythm if you do a song that you know. So yeah. So yeah, focus on your basic open chords. Second thing, focus on learning things by ear. Start really easy, like Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. Even if that, like, you're still kind of having to hum it out and figure out where that is on the fretboard. I wish I would have learned or focused more on how to play things by ear when I was younger, or that, I had someone to kind of guide me through how to learn things by ear. I did do a video on how I learn things by ear, but I can kind of go more in depth on how you can learn things by ear if you've never learned a tune by ear and you don't really know where to start. But yeah, second thing, learn your favorite songs by ear. Keep listening to them. Which kind of goes into my next one is, use tabs to help you figure out where your fingers are supposed to go. But don't stick to them too long, because it's, for me personally, I just couldn't remember any of the material I learned by tab. But I will say, when it comes to like finger exercises or figuring out where you're supposed to place your hands on the fretboard, using tabs is great for that. I think everything with when you learn something, using using everything as a tool is, I think, what the key thing is. You don't have to heavily focus on using tabs or heavily focus on theory. I think using bits and pieces and kind of what works for you. I said 3. I guess the last thing to kind of wrap this up is I would have focused practice time, at least 10 to 15 minutes a day. If that's all you have, then like that's better than no time a day. So I would just sit down for 10 minutes or 15 minutes a day and just go through your basic open chords, switching chords, practicing that. And then I would also, what else would I do? Basic open chords. Oh, learn songs by ear as soon as possible. Um, and yeah, even if you just have 10 minutes, uh, listen to that song that you really want to learn and try to pick it out by ear. Um, and I promise you, when you start to learn stuff early on by ear, you're just gonna have such an easier time figuring out what the chords are to songs, improvising. I think you'll have an easier time jamming. But these are also just some things I wish I would have focused on more, and things that helped me when I was teaching myself how to play guitar at 9, 10 years old. YouTube was a big resource for me.